What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up out there? This your boy TT Trucker coming at you guys with another video today. Um, I got a lot I want to cover, so let's jump right in. Let's get to it. Um, First, let me say to you guys, thank you, thank you. Thank for all the likes, the subscribe, the positive comments. I really do appreciate you guys. Um, Thumbs up. I haven't had any negative feedback since I've been, you know, posting my videos on YouTube. Everybody on here, give good advice, so they've been able to comment positively towards the topics that I cover, or topics that I talk about in my videos. Um, so I want to talk about a couple of things. First, let me say, so you guys know I'm an owner operator, right? Um, what I did was I signed on to Panther Logistics, because the loads off the load board was bad. I wasn't really profiting. So Panther got dedicated customers. So I figured, okay, well, let me go that route. Let me get with a company that got dedicated accounts and see how that go, so that I don't have to um, be getting loads off the load board that just ain't paying nothing. So I figured, let me go this route. Well, I must tell you about my experience. Um, I started with Panther about 2 weeks ago, and my first check would have been the 26th. With Panther, my first check would have been the 26th, right? With my calendar on my phone. Actually, my first check would have been the 25th. My first check with Panther would have been the 25th. So I started with them um, on the 14th. Um, I got dispatched on the 16th on a load. I ran that load, turned in all my paperwork on the 19th. On the 18th. Well, the 19th. Turned in all my paperwork on the 19th, so that they can process it on the 21st and pay me on the 25th. That was the my angle, because they don't hold back on your check. They don't hold 2 weeks in a hole. So whatever you work prior to, you get your check the next week. And I know that after Thanksgiving, I needed my check. I knew I needed that. So I made sure to cover my base and send them every scratch or piece of paperwork before the 21st, which is when they process payroll, which is what I did. Well, needless to say, come the 25th, which is Friday, payroll, your boy did not get paid. I was like, what? So I called them. They tells me, well, Mr. Carter, we did not get your paperwork. You didn't what? We didn't get your paperwork. I must call bullshit, and I'm not one to cuss. Y'all know I don't cuss. But they pissed me off. And it was bullshit, because I checked to make sure that they had everything they needed, and that I scanned it in. I even made sure I scanned it. I scanned in everything and got confirmation. Let me show you guys. So as you can see, I don't know if it is, there it goes, zoomed in. I scanned in everything on the 19th. All paperwork. And I got a confirmation saying that they received it. Now, this was to make sure that I was going to get paid on Friday. But Panther Logistics tell me that they didn't get it. Now, I don't know what's wrong with their end, but on my end, I did my job. It's not my fault that on their end, with their great technology, state of the art, that they did not receive my paperwork. And then did not want to do anything or update it or fix it or do anything to help me. So I'm very disappointed in Panther. I'm not telling anybody by no means to not go with Panther. I'm just saying, or I'm just sharing my experience with them as a brand new owner operator with them, what I've experienced with them right now. I'm only sharing what I went through. But once again, I'm not saying that no one shouldn't sign on to Panther because I went with them. I think they're a great company. But they let me down, and I'm highly disappointed in Panther Logistics. Okay, so next topic I want to cover. I hear a lot of people here on YouTube dogging they lease purchase company and saying, well, I'm going to just quit and go to another company. They taking out this, they taking out that, this, that, the third. Let me tell y'all, let me clear it up. Let me tell y'all, because I've done lease purchase and now I'm doing owner operator. I've been a company driver, so I've done it all. Unfortunately, lease purchase is a scam. I don't care what company you go to, who you sign up with, lease purchase is a scam. Owner operator is a scam. I don't care who you sign up with, what company you go with, all of them is a scam because all of them is out to get your money. And it's so sad because who do the work? We do. We are the driver. We are the one out there getting the freight to and from and wherever it needed to be. We're doing the work. We're away from our family and friends. And we get the short end of the stick. So, guys, I don't care who you drive for. If you're in the lease purchase, you know you got a truck note. You're gonna have they charge you for the truck note. They charge you for the insurance, all the insurance, bobtail, occupational, um, cargo. They charge you for the trailer. Some of them don't. Most of them do. And the ones that don't charge for the trailer, they make up for that fee in other aspects, somewhere, somehow. Um, they charge you for the registration. They charge you for the IFTA. They charge you for the tax. All of them. All of them is doing this. And then they got escrow. They want the escrow. The deposit. They billing you for a deposit. Let me tell you something. If you are in a lease purchase, 9 times out of 10, your deductions is almost $2,000. And that's with any company you go with. Your deduction is almost $2,000. That don't even include the 12, 15, 20, 22% commission that they take from your load. Because they got to get paid. So they take their commission, which leave you with anything from 78 to 80 to 85 to 88% of the load. Now, out of that, you still got to pay fuel and tolls. You still got to pay for your fuel and tolls. So, you already giving them almost $2,000. I see some was up to $2,200 a week, and that's a week. You're giving them that. Then, in addition, they take their commission. Then, if you run it all week, you spending right now with the fuel rates, you spending almost $2,200 in fuel. So, y'all, if you in the lease purchase, you looking at way over 3,000 in deductions. You're looking at maybe $4,000 in deductions. All they fees they take out plus the commission. Then you got to consider your fuel and your tolls. So, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you only grossing $4,000, $5,000, you ain't got no check coming. You ain't got no check coming. And if your dispatcher can't make sure that you're grossing, I say 65 or better. You get 65 or better to get you a decent check, more than 1,000 a week. Then fire that dispatcher because they're not working for you. Fire that dispatcher. Get you another one. You know, it's not the company. It's all about what you're going to accept and what you're going to allow them to treat you and what you're going to allow them to give you. Don't let them give you no bullshit. Send the load back. Tell them you need something better. Especially if you are in a good area. Now, of course, you know you in Florida, you ain't getting nothing coming out. If you in the southeast, you ain't making nothing but maybe $1.75 to $1.90 on an average per mile on the southeast, and I live in Georgia. If you in the Midwest, $2 plus, $2 plus, you should be getting on your on the average on your loads. So don't blame the company. Just make sure you're being adamant with your dispatch about what you're willing to accept and what you're willing to take. And be on them when it comes to your detention and your layovers. Please, y'all, make sure you're getting your detention and layovers. That also increase your gross per week. Also, make sure you're getting clean inspections. Make sure your ELD is correct, y'all. Do your pre-trip, your post-trips. Make sure you got all your paperwork. And get you an inspection. Go to that scale house and get an inspection done, and get you an extra $300, $400, $500, whatever your company's giving. Get that added to your check. That's just free money. Get it. Okay, get the free money. Get it. But y'all, that's all I want to say. I hate that we're in a time where the lows ain't paying, and this is what it have to resort to. But unfortunately, we have to get out here and hustle. We have to if you're in the lease purchase. Even the owner operators, same thing apply, because if you're with a company, they deduct in their occupational insurance. You probably paying your own bobtail insurance. You probably paying your truck note, but they charge you for the tags and IFTA and all of that. They got their deductions too. That it may not be as high as $2,000, but it's what, almost 1,000, 1,200 after they take out all this, and even they get a commission. When you are owner operator, they get a commission. So hey, cutthroat industry, I guess, but it is what it is. I just want to share that with you guys. But yeah, just stay on your dispatcher. Make sure they're giving you the best loads. Don't be going from Georgia to California for $2,000 and $3,000. That ain't no money. And then that's too long. That's too long of a run to have only made $2,000 or $3,000. Your goal, everybody, your goal needs to be at least $1,000 a day. Make sure whatever you're doing that you can at least make $1,000 a day, so that if you run 6 days, you got 6,000. If you run 7 days, you got 7,000. But that need to be your your goal a day. Now, please be sure try to get more than that, but at least at the minimum do 1,000 a day, and you would see that it helps. It helps when after they take out all their fees and you pay your fuel, you want to take a little money home to um, for yourself and to your family if you got kids and stuff. So just be mindful of that. So guys, it's not the company, because we know what we sign up for when we get into these purchases. Owner operators, we know that there's deductions. We know what we sign up for. 9 times 10, if they tell you ain't no hidden fees, that's bullshit. There's hidden fees in there somewhere. If they tell you there ain't no trailer rent, they make up for it in somewhere else. But trust and believe, every company you go to, if you're in the lease purchase, you coughing up about 2,000 off rip every week. 2,000, and that's not including your fuel and tolls. So just try to get out here and hustle, y'all. Got to get out here and hustle. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Please hit that bell, like, subscribe, leave a comment, y'all. Let's talk about this. Let's continue this flow. Let's talk about this in this industry. We all here to help one another. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. It's what, 9 o'clock? 9:30. I'm going to bed. I got to load in the morning. I'm in Chicago, y'all. So peace out. Talk to you later.